It's finally time to get started on the old sand rail again, now that we're getting back into winter. For those of you who haven't seen this thing, it is a old Volkswagen sand rail. Back half of it is from a Carmen Ghia. What's left of it anyhow. The front half is mostly a Volkswagen Beetle. Lots of custom work everywhere. And it is dirty. I should have cleaned it off before I brought it in the garage. But got a few things I gotta do to this thing to get it back going again. But nothing as important as what we're about to start doing to it, which is prepping it for boost. I just got some oil in the cylinders, making sure everything's all happy because it hasn't been ran for a bit. But what's really important here, so I've got a couple choices for power adders here. And I have not really decided what I wanted to go for yet, because there are several routes I could take this thing. Now, this thing's powered by a 22R Toyota motor. It's from an 81 Celica, has the factory double roller timing setup. I just pulled the cylinder head off to do some port work on it, as well as maybe throw some valve springs in since it's going to see some boost. And I'm about to file down the rings, and I've just got oil sitting in there to help things stay nice and lubed up and clean while I'm working on this thing. But back over to the power adders. Start talking about this guy. This is a M90 off of a Series 2 3800 Pontiac. So it's an M90, pretty decent little blower, 1.5 liter Ritz blower. That's a pretty good option for it. Now these guys, I've got a little KO3 off of a Mini Cooper. I believe it's a 1.6 liter, which is a pretty nice little turbocharger. And then I got this TD04 14T off of Volvo, which is a little bit bigger on the compressor side. I think a little smaller on the exhaust side. But otherwise I've got this Zex wet nitrous setup, which is probably good for about 125 shot. So I'm at a loss. It probably doesn't need that much power, but I'm all the more willing to try and throw it at it and see what it can do. See how much a stock 22R can take. Well, yeah, let me know what you'd like to see. If you'd rather see a turbocharged sand rail, a nitrous sand rail, a supercharged rail, or maybe a combination of them all.